Sweetest man.
Yeah.
The friendly heart of men. Karl Abrams.
Yeah.
I have a list here of open mic people. I'm happy to say there's quite a few. We'll stay for that. This is the book I'll be reading from on Stuart Perkoff, called Voices of the Lady Collected Poems, compiled by his brother. Stuart Z. Perkoff was born in St. Louis, Missouri in 1930 and moved to Venice in the 50s and stayed mostly through the 60s and early 70s. He was truly one of the great all-time beat poets. Look at that. Look at that face.
Oh, yeah.
A gentle giant. He was a little guy. He was truly brilliant, influential, a gentle giant, and a master word man who often told other poets to just write about something you care about to someone you care about. And he said, then you can eat the earth itself in search of vision. He published early on some of the best periodicals of his time. His 46 handwritten journals are in a special collection at the UCLA Library.
Wow.
Many of his poems were carefully collected, as I said, by his brother and published in Visions of the Lady Collected Poems. Stuart often wrote about his mystical dream lady muse, who spoke to him in a voice he heard until the last moments of his life. I would like to read you now Invocation. Lady, I implore you, take my hand and we will go together. Lady, over the land I have seen your face shining full over the black mountains. A holy eye in the air, a bright call, a shout of joy. I give you homage, lady. Freely, holy, let us walk. Lady, the trees stand clustered in council like gods, tall, strong. In the distance, rain feathers like black chalk down the blue-bellied sky over the land. Remember my eye, lady, what can I see? My eye is your eye, holy eye, bright love scream. In the sky, lady, humbly, I beg you, take my hand, guide my eye, lady, over the land, lift my vision, my cloud, drunk blood. I want to ride down the feathers of love, lady, to where the rain strikes the fat earth and mixes and is mud.
Yes! Yes!
I knew I would get goosebumps reading this. After Stuart's passing in 1974, Karl von Diller of the Beachhead, mentioned earlier, wrote in the Beachhead about Stuart's poetry and his readings in Venice cafes. Oh, it would have only been there. Karl says, he was skinny and unhealthy. He was a heroin addict. Shouted and chanted his poetry, pounded his words into my ears. Some of them were four-lettered, too. Shards of his thoughts still irritating my most sacred truths. Carol remembered this one. In fact, she called the other day to make sure I would read this one for her, even though she said she may not be able to make it. So Carol's favorite is a short one called Peyote Poem. No wonder those bones, white dry, in the limitless hot space, lie there. They get to. They get to.
Yeah.
Stuart was a tireless writer. And I'll say for the last time, a heroin addict. What kept him writing and searching, and what kept this passion going? I'd like to read for you his poem. A lot of times they're untitled. This one is untitled. It's untitled. I send spies. This is written probably in the late 50s. I send spies into the territory of myself. Those who return, and all do not return, are changed beyond recognition. They are infected with anxieties and fantasies, locked in, bent over, whispering behind their hands, secretive beyond furtiveness. In the war, to outwit my own sterility, I want poems to fall from my hands to the page, from my eye to your eye. Fall, fly, soar, wing through my space, your space, the space we share, and that which is distance, leaped by the poem of bravado, of falling into the light, bringing the light with it, a wholeness, a reverence, and a healing.
Oh my God, I know.